Instagram
at Power 108.9
and Facebook
at Power 108.9.
It's the exact same thing. It's at Power 108.9.
Okay.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the number one favorite station at ATL, Power 108.9.
Honest question. Do you really know what's going on in the Metro Atlanta real estate market?
I own half of Atlanta. You believe that? Real estate.
Team Todd Realty Group. Atlanta has become a hotbed for real estate, and it's consistently growing by the day. Nikita Todd and the good folks with Team Todd Realty Group are here to assist you with any of your real estate needs. Looking to buy a house?
What I would tell a first-time home buyer is to make sure that you have saved adequately.
Thinking about that investment property?
You reach out to me because, of course, I have a lot of resources.
Or trying to sell your house?
It's always best to consult with your realtor first. We have options to get your house on the market as quickly as possible. And we also have other options to where you can purchase with cash and sell your home later. So it's always best to consult a realtor because we have a lot of tricks of the trade that not everybody's privy to.
Don't wait another minute. Go to www.teamtoddrealty.com for more information. Team Todd Realty Group.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the Joystick. The Joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your Joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9, and I want to ask you a question. Are you looking for a new house? If so, you need to holler at our guy, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com. Yeah, Alvin like the chipmunk, and Jameson like that fine whiskey. Not only can he help you on the purchase of that new home, he can also assist you on that refinance as well. So whether it's FHA, conventional, and of course that VA home loan that you sitting on right now, yo, call Alvin Jameson. 404-587-9033. Once again, 404-587-9033. Trust the guy we trust here at Power 108.9. Alvin Jameson. AlvinJameson.com or just call him 404-587-9033. And of course, tell him you heard it right here on Power 108.9. Let's go.
My powerful and pristine people, it's your boy E-Money, your favorite engineer. Check it out. If you want to get involved with Power 108.9 as far as partnerships and advertising, if you want to reach our 50,000 plus listeners and viewers per week, please email power1089ads@gmail.com. That's power1089ads@gmail.com. Speak to our marketing director so we can get you set up and ready to go. Let us help you reach your targeted audience and expand your brand.
Question: what's the only station where you can get R&B, hip-hop, pop, and talk radio? Time's up.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Do you live your life through bumper stickers?
Yeah, I'm a big bumper sticker
What's the
guy.
worst bumper sticker you've ever seen?
Trump 2024. I didn't even have to think about that one. If you still have a Trump sticker on your car, you're a fucking idiot. You are the dumbest person I've ever met. If you still think Trump's a good person and is running this country well, and you have a Trump 2020 or 2024 sticker on the back of your car, you are the biggest fucking Muppet I've ever met in my entire life. You're a clown. You're a clown show.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
The opinions and views expressed by this program are those of the program host, and guest, and do not necessarily reflect the views of Power 108.9 and its officials. We hope you enjoy.
Power 108.9 is the website. Hey, we got an awesome show for you today. Power. We got shout it. 108.9 is the website. Like, this website. Got some super duper cool people.
with Michael and friends. So much power.
Mornings with Michael and friends right here on Power 108.9, June the 13th, 2022. And we got an awesome show for you today because today is Moving Properties Monday. That means that today's show is being brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. Hey, for more information, you can check out her website, teamtoddrealtygroup.com. And she's going to be hanging out with us today, chopping it up. But I got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about today. One, congratulations to our Atlanta Braves, 11 wins in a row. We're going to take this show on up to D.C. and see how that goes tonight. Also, two, Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics will tip off tonight around 9-ish Eastern Standard Time. Also, two, we're going to talk about the January 6th committee members who claim that they got enough evidence. You know what? We ain't gonna do that because they ain't gonna do nothing to 45. Well, they may surprise me. We'll talk about that. Also, too, man, some activists praise Senate's bipartisanship over the weekend about gun control, and President Joe said, "Send it to my desk. I'm signing it immediately." And also, too, man, you talk about some hot temperatures, boy. 70% of America will be hit with some heat this week. So y'all make sure y'all drink water. Beat the heat. That's what we used to say in the Army. Hey, did I mention that today's show is being brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group? Yup, you can check her out 24/7 on her website also, as well as you can listen to Power 108.9 24/7. All you got to do is visit the website, power1089.com, or just simply say, "Hey, Alexa, play Power 108.9. Oh, yeah, birthdays and shout-outs, national days, on these days. We got all that stuff. And I got to tell you about the goddamn fastest wedding in history. Yeah, me and Tasha went to it. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Mornings, Michael, friends, Power 108.9. Let's go.
Honest question. Do you really know what's going on in the Metro Atlanta real estate market?
I own half of Atlanta. You believe that? Real estate.
Team Todd Realty Group. Atlanta has become a hotbed for real estate, and it's consistently growing by the day. Nikita Todd and the good folks with Team Todd Realty Group are here to assist you with any of your real estate needs. Looking to buy a house?
What I would tell a first-time home buyer is to make sure that you have saved adequately.
Thinking about that investment property?
Reach out to me because, of course, I have a lot of resources.
Or trying to sell your house?
It's always best to consult with your realtor first. We have options to get your house on the market as quickly as possible. And we also have other options to where you can purchase with cash and sell your home later. So it's always best to consult a realtor because we have a lot of tricks of the trade that not everybody's privy to.
Don't wait another minute. Go to www.teamtoddrealty.com for more information.
Team Todd Realty Group.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden for our friends over at Credit Building Professionals. You know what they do? They help their clients achieve better credit. How? Late payments, fraud, liens, charge-offs, student loans. They do it all. Get results in 30 to 90 days, and it's very simple to contact them. Hit them up on their website, creditbuildingprofessionals.com, or give them a call, 678-447-2012. Once again, 678-447-2012. Tell them you heard it on Power 108.9. What up, Credit Craig?
Let's get that bank, baby. Hey, this is Brian Gilbert with LB Tax and Business Advisors, and you're listening to Power 108.9.
Hey, welcome back. Mornings with Michael and friends, Power 108.9. Today's show is being brought to you by that young lady right there who look like she just got back from Jamaica. Braid your hair, pretty lady.
He's so funny.
Did they be hitting you with that when you go down to the Bahamas?
Of course. Well, not the Bahamas. It's more Jamaica.
Nah, they do it in the Bahamas.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
They hit me with it the other day when we went on that cruise. That's why I had that damn Rastafarian jaunt in my head. Did you see my Rastafarian braid?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They got me. They was like, braid your hair. I was like, sure. Just gonna put the Rasta Bob Marley jaunt in there. But the funny part about it was, I didn't know how much it costs. Because you never... Do you ever ask, I wonder how much it costs for them to do the little braid? Never ask. They charge by the inch. They charge by the inch. So
they only did one braid.
Yeah, just one.
Okay.
So the thing was, they didn't take debit cards. So I didn't have any cash. So I had to send Tasha back to the ship to go grab some cash. But I felt like they was holding me hostage. Like I was scared to leave.
They cut this out. You can cut it out.
No, you're not cutting my lock. No, it's not. But they wouldn't let me leave though. I just felt like if I leave, they'll probably try to shoot me, or maybe I'll get locked up in a Bahamian prison.
Right, for stealing.
Right. Right, has to be over there like Brittany Griner down in the Bahamas. Still
Stealing the breed.
Too soon? Can I not say that? Hey, speaking of Brittany, I saw something about her. You know she's still locked up in Russia?
Yeah, that's why LeBron James is, he's an advocate now trying to get the NBA involved to bring more attention to her because of the fact that they're making an example out of her.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I mean, that's the thing. What is that show called? Locked Up Abroad? I watched too many episodes of that, and you can't. Fun. It's not. You can't play with them. Hey, them folks don't. Hey, different laws. Different laws over there. You can't think you could just bop around their country and
do what you want to do.
No, it don't work like that. I'm an American citizen, so you're in
Locked
Russia,
up.
right?
Put your hands behind your back, please, ma'am.
Hey, bust your ass in the back of the head with that Billy Club. Why you tell me my hair was sticking up like that?
Well, it always sticks up.
Hey, there you go. Hey, today is the 13th of January. That means that we have a couple of national days today. Today is national. You know what? We're not on the radio. I got to turn the radio on. Today is national. It was only a couple of them today. All right, I'm going to get through there. National Sewing Machine Day. Yeah, today is National Sewing Machine Day. Each year on June 13th, National Sewing Machine Day honors the invention that has kept us in stitches for over 150 years. Before the sewing machine, tailors and sewists created clothing by hand, stitch by stitch, single stitch joint. The invention of the sewing machine brought about revolutionary change. Not only did it boost the entire industry, but it also changed the way we view the garments that we wore. However, the development of the sewing machine took time, though. So shout out to the sewing machine. Do you know anybody that still owns a sewing machine? And on top of that, have you ever been able to operate one? Because we know you don't know how to make labels.
Low blow. Actually, I had when you're a kid and your mom buys you that just above Fisher Price.
Yeah.
I had that one where you punch things in.
Yeah.
It didn't go. Yes. I had one of those growing up, but I don't know how to use one.
My cousin Diane down in North Kakalaki, Diane was a seamstress. Is it a seamstress? Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
She was a seamstress. So she had the whole setup at the crib, sewing machine and all. And then they had those, I can remember the packs. It was like a pattern or something.
Oh, the pattern that came. Yeah.
Those would be all around her office where she
Yeah.
sewed at. So yeah, she definitely ran that sewing machine. And then today is also National Random Acts of Light Day. Oftentimes, it just takes one gentle word or single token to help overcome the darkness. On June the 13th, National Random Acts of Light Day encourages us to bring light to the darkness of cancer by surprising someone with any type of act of kindness today. So shout out to Random Acts of Light Day on this day, June the 13th, 2022. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was amazing. We did a lot. We hung out. We did some spring cleaning at the house. And then I had my family over. I cooked a brisket.
Okay.
For 12 hours.
Nice.
So we came, had family soul food barbecue day yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made some. So I made my infamous shrimp burgers yesterday. I cannot wait to eat this second one right now because I got it over here and I'm about to crush it for breakfast.
So a shrimp burger, are you putting the shrimp on there as shrimp or are you grinding the shrimp down?
No, put them
to
in
make
as
a
shrimp.
patty?
Put them in there as shrimp.
Okay.
Half shrimp. Just cut it up in half and then you add it to the ground beef when you're forming your
ground
patty.
beef?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not a
interesting.
shrimp burger.
I'm confused.
Ground beef with shrimp.
So a ground beef patty burger
With
shrimp
bits
on
of
top.
shrimp. No, it's inside of it. I cook it inside of the burger.
That's what I was saying, that you grind it up to put it in.
No, don't grind it up. It's chops.
Oh.
Just two. You take the shrimp, cut it in two slices, the front part, the bottom part, and then you form your burger
around it.
Yeah, around the
Got
shrimp.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
every bite you have a bite of shrimp in there. I don't like the grind when you grind up the shrimp like that. I don't
can't taste
like
it.
that like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it like that. So and congratulations to Latasha, Coach Latasha. Down 20, shouty.
Really? I
Down
need to see
20
her.
as of this morning. So she's
Good
been
for
killing
her.
it.
I'm proud of her. I have to catch up. I've been off the wagon for a little while.
She talking about. I said, "What my box?" She was just like, "You can eat some of my food." No, it's not the same. I want my own.
I want my own box. It's called sign up.
I want my own. And speaking of, good morning to Latasha. Tasha said, "I see that World Series ring, Daddy." Yeah. Dansby Swanson brought it to me yesterday. He delivered it to me personally on yesterday. Also, I got to say good morning to Edith. Edith is hanging out with us today.
Yes, my mother-in-law.
Oh, Charles, mama.
She said you're going to stop talking about her baby.
Oh, Charles, mama, your fiance.
Yes.
Tasha saw your Insta story and said, Hank got you.
What you mean?
Y'all was skating.
No, I had him.
No, he's saying he got me because I don't go out on the.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't go out on the floor yet.
He was a brave soul because, of course, he hyped it up all the way before we got there. Oh, I'm going to show you how to do this and do the back spin and the back skate. Meanwhile,
he was struggling.
But I love him so much.
He was taking those baby steps.
He said, I don't remember it being this way when we were little. Exactly. Your center of gravity was much different.
And Hank probably had the damn metal skates. You remember the skates with the metal wheels?
Oh, yes, I do. No, we had rented skates. We didn't go out there with, Tasha, I know she has her own personalized skates.
Yeah, y'all had them, they call them peanut butter skates because that's what they look like. But nah, shout out to your fiance. And speaking of fiance, gotta say congratulations to Leah and Taylor. Gotta say congratulations. Let me do it again. Gotta say congratulations to Leah and Taylor. They tied the knot this Saturday. Been knowing Taylor for when Malik and them were in high school, I think they went to middle school together. But anyway, been knowing them for a while. Him and Malik are great friends. Malik was supposed to be in the wedding, but unfortunately he got deployed, and one of his partners, Ethan, stood in for him. Wedding started at 5:00. Wedding started at 5:00. That's what the invitations say. Hey, we welcome you. 5:00, blah, 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 blah. Tasha and I get there a little fashionably late, 5:10, 5:11, right? Mm-hmm. That's a good time to arrive at a wedding. Not this wedding, because as we were walking up, it was 5:11, and I heard them say, you may now kiss the bride. What the hell?
Because it started at 5:00, sir.
What the hell?
So that means that you get there at 4:30, knowing that the bride is going to walk down the aisle.
The wedding started at 5:00. You all right over there, dude?
Sorry.
You all right over there?
I have a little post-COVID.
We just got post-COVID. 5:11. They were saying you may kiss the bride. What the hell? Is this a new wedding?
That was pretty fast.
Right, thank you.
It should at least be 30 minutes. Yeah, ceremonially, she walks down. Did she have a lot of bridesmaids?
Yes, they had bridesmaids. It's like 4 and 4, 5 and 5.
Oh, they sped down the aisle. They walked like zoom, 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 zoom.
I don't even think they sped down the aisle. They were probably already posted up.
Oh.
I'm just...
It had to be based on time.
11 minutes? Me and Tasha were laughing like, okay, so one... There was no songs being sang at the wedding.
There was no sand being poured.
There was no candles being lit.
It was just like, come down here and say y'all's vows.
There was no pastor wasn't reading a verse out. Nope, he wasn't going to John.
He didn't go off script.
He didn't pass around the collections tithes thing. He didn't ask anybody, hey, if you're not saved and you want to do it today during this beautiful ceremony, now is the time. There's no jumping the broom. None of that stuff. 11 minutes flat.
Wow.
So congratulations.
How was the reception?
Reception was jumping.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what they were trying to rush to get to.
Yeah, the reception was jumping. But we got to catch the bride and the groom as they came down the steps. So we saw them as they, we got a chance to see them and all that good stuff. But 11 minutes flat. Damn. Wow. Hopefully you could take notes.
No.
Hopefully you can take notes.
My ceremony's gonna be a little bit longer than that. At least 30 minutes.
Tasha was like, damn, they don't give you a grace period? Like, when it started at 5, we're going to start like 5:07. Nope, it was right on time.
Well, do understand on my wedding, it's going to start on time. So I need you to be sitting in the seat.
Okay, I'll be there. Okay. I mean, I ain't got I'm not in it.
No, you're not in it.
You wouldn't even know if I was in the audience or not. You wouldn't know.
But I'm inviting you to come, so I want you to be sitting down watching me get married.
I mean, I'm saying we are, but you wouldn't notice. You're gonna be your adrenaline.
No, I wouldn't notice, but it would be nice for you to arrive on time.
I just lie and say, yeah, I was there. You look cute in your red dress. Hey, today is June the 13th. It was on this day, 1825, that Walter Hunt He patented the safety pin. Yeah, but guess what? Walter then sold the rights of the safety pin for $400 on this day back in 1825.
What?
Damn, $400 back in 1825. That was a lot of money, probably. I gotta see what that 400.
That ain't generational wealth, though.
I mean, right? That like the damn safety pin is doing right now. And it was also too on this day back in 1866 that the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution was passed by U.S. Congress. It was ratified on July the 9th, 1868. Now, the amendment was designed to grant citizenship to and protect the civil liberties of recently freed slaves. It did this by prohibiting states from denying or abridging the privileges to citizens of the United States, depriving any person of his life, liberty, or property without due process, or denied to any person without their jurisdiction the equal protection to the laws. 1866, really? When did it kick in? Still don't think it's kicked in yet, has it?
Well, no.
Somebody forgot. Somebody forgot.
For y'all.
Yeah, somebody forgot to sign a line or something, so it hasn't been ratified yet. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Hey, today's show is brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. Hey, you had a big weekend with the family. Did you sell anything this weekend?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, made an offer. And had a couple closings last week. So, yes, still always working.
Yeah. Hey, when we look at inflation, we talk about inflation, we talk about real estate, we talk about recessions, depressions, all that kind of stuff. What are the experts out there saying about the real estate market?
Well, experts, and I think I consider myself an expert. So I'll say just our local market has definitely slowed down some. We're not getting those 20 and 30 offers on a property anymore.
Good.
It's now decreased down to maybe 2 or 3.
Okay.
So there's still some competition out there depending on the price point that you're looking in. The luxury price point, of course, has kind of softened, and then it's a trickle-down effect. But the first-time home buyer market is always going to be thriving and always, pretty active. So that's that. Right now in Atlanta, that's going to be in the $300,000 to $500,000 price range. Anything under $500,000 is pretty much a first-time home buyer's price range. What is more?
It's crazy to me.
Which is more of I guess an emergency is people who are leasing and renting right now. There's so many people that their leases are coming due, meaning like they're coming to the end of their lease, and they've been, in a comfortable range, but now, rents have gone up 15 to 20%. Right now, $2,000 is pretty much the average price point when renting. That's, if you're downtown, that's a 1-bedroom apartment. If you're in the suburbs, $2,000 to $2,500 is like 3 bedrooms, a 4-bedroom house. So people are getting a lot of rent shock right now.
Yeah.
So that's where we're headed.
And it's better outside of 285. And I mean, hell, outside 285. Down past Union City, a little bit more affordable out there in those areas.
It's 25 is anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500. So that's a metro area thing. This is not like
really.
You just may get a little bit more for that, but the average is anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500.
Oh, I'm paying $2,500 in Hiram.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Remember that? Then I remember you did an open house. Then you do an open house back in was it Poplar Springs back in the day?
Yes,
You had a little cul-de-sac jump with them little cupcakes you had in there. I remember that. I think I came and got a cupcake if I'm not mistaken.
It's so funny.
You think I don't be remembering this?
But no,
stuff,
it's really, people are really starting to feel the pinch in the housing when it comes to renting.
Yeah.
So people thought they were safe. Okay, I just stay and rent, and I'll figure out that housing market later. No, it's a trickle down effect.
And with the interest rates kind of jumping back and forth, blah blah blah. Is that what's causing it to slow down like it's doing now?
I mean, so of course that was the objective of the government to kind of try to help slow inflation down. I don't know what other avenues are doing it in other sectors, but housing definitely is being affected based on the interest rates. But again, people are still buying.
Yeah.
Things are still moving. People are still selling. People are still living their life. But it has slowed down a lot where the people felt like they had to hurry up and get into something. You don't have as many people in the market now.
Yeah, I was going to say we hear every day on the news inflation, gas prices, food prices, everything is, increasing. Haven't seen this type of increase in 30 plus years or whatever. But like you said, folks is still out shopping. Folks is still driving. All you got to do is just jump on 285 or downtown connected any time of the day. You will see that people are still out here spending money. I don't know if it's go back to what we always say. I I don't see this as recession 2008 2009.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Because the mixed bag of problems are not the same.
Right.
So back then it was bad mortgages. People were getting into mortgages that they couldn't afford. They didn't have the income buying a $500,000 house. They were making, $15 an hour. I mean, it was a stated income, no doc type of loan environment then. And so therefore the loans were going bad on Wall Street. So it was a culmination of those things. Right now it's just more so of the fact that the interest rates are going up. People still have jobs. The job market is really, really good
still
right
good.
now. Still good. But in this case, it's just more so about supply. And so when you still have a demand of people who can't find housing, and so many people are going to end up getting kicked out of their lease, you have a lot of people in the market, and then you have hedge funds taking off the top of getting all the inventory. So not only are you competing with, buyers on your level, now you're competing with the big bank trying to acquire everything that they possibly can come by.
Yeah.
To create renters.
And that's what Tasha's been talking about for a while too, about these hedge fund corporations out there that are snatching up this damn real estate and they are taxing Americans,
Yes,
not
they
just
are.
Americans, whoever.
They are. I mean, it's literally, if you think about it, okay, who was funding all these stimulus checks that were coming out, right? And so you're like, okay, is the hedge fund tied in with the government? So we're going to snatch up all these houses to rent because we get a better return on our investment, and then make America's rent from us now. We're no longer giving tax credits anymore because they're renting. We can go up on the rent when we want to. So it's almost like you don't have any control or ownership. So ownership is key, because if you're renting right now, it doesn't feel well.
Yeah. When I hear about the inflation and the gas prices, obviously one of the first people point fingers to is the commander in chief. And what is President Biden doing about that? But let's be real. Is anybody questioning these oil companies? Is
anybody, the regulation that we were talking about before?
Yeah. Is anybody asking the oil companies, what the hell is y'all doing? Like, how's this same gas that I was in 6 months ago now almost $6 a gallon?
Well, the thing about it is you kind of have to, look within, meaning within our country. Why are we not using the pipeline from Alaska to funnel us the oil that we have on reserve? And we're using everybody else's oil. So we're so dependent on everything else from everyone else because we're trying to save our environment that Americans are being taxed for it. So we do have reserves.
Yeah. And I tell you what, continue to live your life. The longer you live, like I always say, the longer you live, you're gonna go through things. At 51 years old, I done been through a goddamn recession. I done been through several pandemics, from the one-niner, the damn Ebola, the damn
bird flu,
the bird flu, the goddamn swine flu. What else we've been through in this society? Attacks on our soil with the Oklahoma City bombings, 9/11. Like, yeah, we done been through everything. Global warming. Today it's gonna be 113 degrees in Atlanta.
No, you're lying. It was 92 yesterday at 6 o'clock. So you're not too far off.
Somebody, I heard the sister on WSB, Ebony, I think that's her name. Ebony was saying today, temperatures are gonna be in the 90s, but it feels like 101. Like I always say, if it feels like 101, then it's 101, ain't it?
I think it's how it feels on your skin versus to what the actual temperature is.
Thank you, Ricka. Ricka said the damn West Nile. Yeah, we went through the
West Nile. That's
virus.
true. The Zika.
We done been through every damn thing. Yeah, you live long enough, you're gonna go through all of that stuff. So I was speaking of the weather, man. Phoenix, Vegas, Denver, California's Death Valley posted record high temperatures over the weekend. Texas, Mexico, Nebraska, and the Ohio Valley have also reached triple digits over the weekend, while more than 70 million Americans are under heat advisory warnings this week as the mercury hits records in those cities. And I tell you, like right now, this is not a good time to be in Las Vegas. I don't care.
Oh, your shoes are melting in Las Vegas right now.
Hey, do me a favor. Do not, if you're in Vegas and you're going to the pool, you better take your little shoes, your pool shoes, because if you try to put your damn feet on that concrete, trust me.
Isn't this when they're the cheapest during the summertime?
Probably so. Yeah.
Yeah.
The damn swimming pool feel like a hot tub. Then you know them grown folks peeing in the pool too. Hey,
so nasty.
Y'all do.
Y'all. You sound like you projecting.
What does that mean?
Meaning that you do things and you want nobody to know, so you're trying to blame it on other people so they can make sure, okay, if they tell you that you're actually doing it, so that you feel like you have somebody to relate to.
I have not used the restroom in the pool in like 30 years probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Hey, Ricker coming up with he just said anthrax. Yep, we had anthrax scares.
That was after the 911.
Yes, it was. Mm-hmm. Hey, guess what time it is, ladies and gentlemen?
Girl, it's your birthday. In here tonight. Girl, it's your birthday. In here tonight. Give it to me, go.
Yo, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Birthday is a man brought to you by our very own Oliver Adams, aka Coach Oliver Adams, who always reminds us that true power comes from the inside of you. And once the power to live is ignited, change happens immediately. Hey, you grab a copy of his latest book. It's called Fix Your Credit, Transform Your Life. And you can check it out on his website, oliveradams.com. Will Smith is in the news. Word on the street, he's working on something new. I'll tell you about that. And Squid Game 2 should be coming back soon. Did you ever watch the first season of Squid Game?
I think I saw maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and I just
couldn't. You couldn't get with it. Too violent.
I don't know. It was weird.
Okay.
And maybe I was watching it at the wrong time of night.
Okay. You was up late.
Right, and you fall asleep.
Hey, if you're celebrating a birthday today, here's some celebrities that share that same day with you. Gotta say happy birthday to Chris Evans. Chris Evans turns 41 years old today. Chris Evans is Captain America, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I thought I had a story about Chris Evans in that uniform. So yeah, happy birthday to Chris Evans. Also celebrating a birthday today, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen are celebrating a birthday today. Those are the twins from Full House. Mm-hmm. And were they both on the show, or was it just one of them that was on the show?
They were both on the show, but not at the same time.
Yeah,
They were the doubles.
They would flop, switch out. 36 years old today.
Really?
Believe it or not.
I feel like they should be older than that. Maybe not.
36, 40, nah, that's about right. 36. Okay. Also celebrated birthday today, Steve-O from Jackass turns 48 years old. DJ Snake, I'll go out on the limb. He's a DJ. He is 36 years old today. Nah, DJ Snake got some good music out there, if you didn't know. Tim Allen turns 69 years old today. R&B guy Luke James is 38 years old today. Okay. Also got to say happy birthday to Ali Sheedy. Ali Sheedy, The Breakfast Club. Mm-hmm. She was in The Breakfast Club. She's 60 years old today. Oh, wow. And a couple of belated birthdays. These birthdays happened on yesterday. Anne Frank would have celebrated a birthday on yesterday. Obviously, she's a...
Anne Frank.
Yeah, she's a WB birthday.
You went a long way.
What? It was her birthday yesterday.
I know. I'm just saying. Anne Frank.
She was on the damn thing.
That's like 18 something.
But still, wasn't she a pioneer?
She was.
She was. Yeah, that's why she made the list. Also celebrating a birthday today, I guess he's a singer. Don Toliver has a birthday on yesterday. The late George H.W. Bush, that's Daddy Bush, celebrated a birthday on yesterday, as well as Mark Henry, WWF wrestler. Lil Duval had a birthday on yesterday, and basketball player Drew Holiday celebrated a birthday yesterday. And I gotta say happy birthday to my oldest best friend in the world, Bruce Bailey. Yeah, my man Bruce. My partner from Stone Lake is celebrating a birthday today, man. I've been knowing Bruce since I was like 8 years old. And I got to say, shout out to Bruce. I texted him the other day and asked about his mom. His mom is turning 85 years old this year. Happy birthday happy early birthday to Mrs. Bailey too. Definitely 85. That was the one where I was talking about if I spend night over Bruce's house, that I was gonna have to go to church Sunday morning with them, but the breakfast was gonna be good. Yeah.
So you just muddled through it.
I took the L. Yeah, I took the L. I could sacrifice these 2.5 hours at church. I just wish our church service was like Leah and Taylor's wedding. How about that?
15 minutes.
In and out. Hey, so happy birthday to my man Bruce. Hey man, we love you. Also gotta say happy birthday too, man, to Ernie Dozier, who is celebrating birthday today, man. Hey, you've been killing the game forever. Happy birthday to you, Ernie. Southview in the building. Hey, when we come back, we're gonna talk more with Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, and we're going to tell you about the January 6th committee. Did you see that last week? Did you watch it? We'll talk about that. Mornings, Michael, Friends, Power 108.9. Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Malik McFadden, and did you know that you can listen to Power 108.9 24/7? Just visit the website power1089.com or simply say, Alexa, play Power 108.9. Yeah.
If you're a content creator, social media socialite, influencer, or simply love to record current events, you need the joystick. The joystick is an essential tool for every type of digital content creator. It holds 2 or more mobile phones or tablets, allowing users to stream and record hands-free on multiple apps simultaneously. And it's lightweight and portable. For more information or to purchase your joystick today, visit our website at www.joystick.com.
Yo, it's Michael McFadden of Power 108.9, and I want to ask you a question.
Honest question. Do you really know what's going on in the Metro Atlanta real estate market?
I own half of Atlanta. You believe that? Real estate.
Team Todd Realty Group. Atlanta has become a hotbed for real estate, and it's consistently growing by the day. Nikita Todd and the good folks with Team Todd Realty Group are here to assist you with any of your real estate needs. Looking to buy a house?
What I would tell a first-time home buyer is to make sure that you have saved adequately.
Thinking about that investment property?
Reach out to me because, of course, I have a lot of resources.
Or trying to sell your house?
It's always best to consult with your realtor first. We have options to get your house on the market as quickly as possible. And we also have other options to where you can purchase with cash and sell your home later. So it's always best to consult a realtor because we have a lot of tricks of the trade that not everybody's privy to.
Don't wait another minute. Go to www.teamtoddrealty.com for more information. Team Todd Realty Group.
Tomorrow, let's talk about January 6th. My little brother talking about what happened on January 6th. Blocked his ass. He's in Facebook jail on my page. Yep. Ask me that dumb question.
Power 108.9, a station for the people.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Malik McFadden, and did you know that you can listen to Power 108.9 24/7? Just visit the website power1089.com or simply say, Alexa, play Power 108.9. Yeah.
Welcome back, Mornings with Michael and Friends, Power 108.9. Today's show is being brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, you can check out the website, teamtoddrealtygroup.com, or you can give her a call. What's that number?
You can give me a call at 404-379-6239.
Hey, today is June 13th, 2022. I mentioned January 6th. That was Teramus that asked me, what happened on January 6th? That's why I said his ass got blocked. The January 6th committee members claim that they have enough evidence for the Department of Justice to begin investigating a criminal indictment on 45. That they said that I would like to see the Justice Department investigate the credible allegations of criminal activity on the part of 45, said Representative Adam Schiff of California. He's a committee member who also leads the House Intelligence Committee, and says that possibly bring charges on 45. Did you see the opening statements from, the Senate and the committee?
I didn't sit down and watch the entire thing. I've seen clips and read articles as to what's going on, but I didn't see it. Just sit down and watch.
So the Democratic-led panel made clear on Thursday night that its hearings would outline how the insurrection was part of 45 and his allies' wider plan to undermine democracy. Republican governor of Arkansas says that 45 is politically, morally responsible for the January 6th riots up there at the Capitol during the primetime hearing. And Democrats on the panel say that the focus is on what ex-president was not doing that day. And I think that's one of the key parts too, because if you sat down and watched it, like we've seen this play out for over a year now, and what they're basically doing is building their case. Like they're pulling in evidence from everybody. We talking about telephone calls, text messages,
the documentary.
screenshots.
It was a person out there doing a documentary.
Yeah, old boy that was doing a documentary on the Proud Boys founders and all that kind of stuff, and just showing that he knew exactly what he was doing. And like they said, really not focused on what he was doing, but what he wasn't doing to stop those things from happening.
And then, of course, tweeting out that, Pence is, safe and all these things, basically reporting to the people that are out there on the ground.
And it was there was a someone in football the other day. Jack Del Rio. I think I remember hearing the New Normal podcast talking about Jack Del Rio and his comments that he made that kind of compared the George Floyd protest to the January 6th insurrection.
What do you mean? Oh, meaning like that's what they were saying, that it was the same thing, like was an attack on the campus.
Yeah, right. I think the NFL fined him like 100 stacks for making that comment.
And then, of course, Marjorie Taylor Greene said something about when she's like, I think some of the people that are being held for the insurrection have not been given a trial date. These men are there just waiting. How can you be an American and be in the system? This is this is unfathomable. Okay, well, to all those black men and Latino men that are locked up with no
right.
trial dates.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Free Gunner. Free Gunner. Gunner ain't do nothing. I know Gunner. Gunner's too nice of a guy. That was Thug and them. That wasn't Gunner.
You could be a nice thug.
Yeah, you can. Hey, Nikita Todd is hanging out with us today. I saw you shouted one of your clients out on a purchase. That dude looks super young.
He's very young.
Is that
young. He's like in his early 30s.
Oh, okay.
But he's a physician. Very nice young man. But beautiful house.
Yeah.
We were lucky to get that. That was one of those, you got to be there at the right time, right moment. And we were looking for a home. We had been looking for a home probably, 3 to 4 months. He wasn't in the market for long before we found that.
Okay.
And that's why you have to have a realtor that you really trust. I mean, you sit down, you have a consultation, you say, hey, this is where the market is. And when I tell you need to act, you need to act. And that's a trust that you build with your clients based on the amount of years, the experience, whatever your success story is as a realtor. But this particular house came on the market. I had a relationship with the subdivision realtor. Not that we're friends or buddy, but I had sold a property in that community before. So she knew that I brought good clients in the community. And as soon as it went on the market, I said, I need that house.
Yeah.
I said, tell me what we need to do. Write up the contract right now. I called my client and said, this is your house. I need you to get your money ready because this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity because you're not going to be able to afford this house next year. And so we went and saw it. It's a beautiful house. It's a 3-story house. Got a rooftop. You can see downtown Atlanta over in West Midtown. So it's a beautiful home.
Nice. Can we come over there and party at his crib?
That's what I told him. I said, I might be in my 40s, but I still act like I'm 30-something.
Until you wake up the next day.
Right. That's how I feel today.
Hey, Team Todd Realty Group is in the building. And speaking about making that move, like we've always preached that in real estate from a sales perspective, but it is really true, especially in this type of climate of real estate. Like you gotta be ready to pull that trigger, right?
You do, especially in this market, depending on what you're looking for, because there's, everybody has their wants and needs, right? And specifically wants, especially when you're getting into a certain price point. And things are changing in Atlanta where you don't even have those luxuries anymore that you can go and sit down and build a house and select all of your upgrades and things of that sort. So you kind of have to wrap your mind around where we are and accept where we are to be able to find something that you want. Because if not, you're going to stay in the market forever trying to find that old item that was the needle in the haystack back in the day of the same type of experience.
I want you to think about this question. We talked about it last week on the show. I just want your opinion on it. I think it was Alvin and I. But we talking about generational wealth. I got to look up how much that $400 was worth back then. You were talking about generational wealth.
Mm-hmm.
You personally, what do you think is the I haven't been able to phrase it the right way, but the best way to generational wealth, life insurance or real estate? Don't answer now. Just think about it. Life insurance versus real estate. And I did a poll and I was kind of shocked in the poll, like the votes that came in. So think about that question. So we were talking about who was we talking about? I want to tell you about the United Negro College Fund. Yeah, shout out to the United Negro College Fund. They received $200,000 to help HBCU scholars with outstanding debt for them when they graduate. It was donated by Anheuser-Busch Foundation to create that emergency aid for our HBCU graduates. And then also too, Will Smith is in the news. Will Smith is devising a big movie comeback with his self-produced I Am Legend sequel. Yep, the 53-year-old actor is allegedly putting together his comeback for the I Am Legend sequel. So shout out to Will, who's not sitting on his butt, not doing anything, mad that he, what happened at the Oscars. And speaking of Will Smith, I saw a special. I didn't get a chance to finish watching it, but it was on Netflix. Comedians, some of the top comedians out there, Chris Rock, Jim Carrey, who else was on there? The dude that does the roast, Jim Ross. Like, it was a bunch of people that came together and did a memorial for Bob Saget.
Really?
And they did this comedy type special for Bob Saget, and I think I got through half of it before we ate dinner yesterday. Probably try to watch the rest of it today, but it was a great dedication to Bob Saget. Jim Carrey was there, like I mentioned, and Chris Rock made a joke and said that, damn, it took for Bob Saget to die to get your ass back on stage again. he said if that's the case, I'm gonna kill Eddie Murphy next week. So, but it was great, and to see his wife speak about and joke about the things that went on with them. Good to see them moving. I didn't realize how popular Bob Saget was.
Yeah, they said that he was a really good guy.
Yeah,
that he was real.
Yeah, real nice guy, and that was pretty cool for you to check out if you want to. Hey, also too, it was on this day, 1994. A jury in Anchorage, Alaska, found Exxon Corporation and Captain Joseph Hazelwood guilty to reckless conduct in the Exxon Valdez oil spill. We forgot about that. We went through a damn oil spill down in Alaska. This happened back in 1994. Not to mention the damn wars, Desert Storm, Desert Shield, Iraq. Like, the older you get, the more stuff you're gonna go through. So going back to that question that I said, real estate or life insurance, what do you think is the fastest route to generational wealth?
So the fastest and the cheapest route would be life insurance, right? Just because, of course, you really only have to have pretty good health to acquire life insurance for a low monthly payment.
Yep.
You could rent your insurance, life insurance, or you can own it, as insurance people will say, because of course term is considered to be renting your insurance.
Oh, okay.
And if you need a large amount, which most people do, because of course life insurance is to replace the income that is no longer there if you or whomever is providing is no longer able to provide. So that, I would say, life insurance would be the cheapest and the fastest.
Cheapest and fastest. There you go.
And it's still a good tool. But as far as real estate is a long-term longevity.
Exactly.
Type of wealth. Of course, a lot of people have experienced a lot of wealth in these last 2 years just because, nobody could have predicted that our prices would shoot up this fast. So people have acquired real estate and experienced a short-term increase in wealth, but this is not normal.
Right, it's not normal.
It's typically a 5 to 6% trickle up as you own property.
Yeah,
so I would say both are great tools, but life insurance is the quickest and the fastest.
There you go, and the cheapest.
And the cheapest.
I'm about to say quickest and fastest is pretty much the same thing, right?
Yeah, you're right. I was wrong. The quickest and the cheapest. But yeah,
I like it. The quickest and the cheapest. Because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it last night because I wanted to ask you this question. I was just saying, you think about a 30-year mortgage that you're paying on, and with mortgages, you paying a couple of racks per month for that mortgage, whereas if being in good health, depending on your age bracket, you get a $5 million policy for hundreds of dollars per month that you can maintain. And like I said, as soon as something happens to you, or if you're in a situation where you need to borrow from it,
like if you had the whole life,
if you got that whole life, if you got that whole life, John, and you need to borrow from it, you're able to do that.
And it's a tax shelter.
And when something happens to you, which it will, you're not gonna live forever. You're not gonna Betty White this thing. Betty White passed away though, right? Okay, because they would.
Sorry, I got a lot going on over here.
What time is it? 48. Hey, how I gotta take a picture of the time real quick? Oh my God, you know your ass is gonna be on a goddamn
You
meme
better not put me on a
today.
meme today.
You are going to be on a meme today. There we
Whatever.
go. That's gonna be funny. Y'all didn't catch that. But yeah, you're not gonna live forever. And as soon as you know, as soon as we put that dirt over top of you, guess what? That $5 million check is coming direct. It's about to hit your direct deposit. So I totally agree. The cheapest and the fastest way is that life insurance.
Right.
So shout out to Nikita Todd. Told y'all she's smart, ladies and
Maybe
gentlemen.
I need to go get my insurance license too.
What's that number?
404-379-6239.
Hey, and y'all can hit her up 24/7. Hey, some other things in the news that I want to talk about. Told you Squid Game Season 2 is confirmed to be on the way by Netflix after its creator revealed the hit South Korean show would be returning. So they do it in Korea. No, that's not what. No, it's Korean. You speak Korean, right? Isn't that their language? So the movie is shot in their Korean voices with you could do the subtitles, or you can listen to it dubbed in English.
Got it.
So Malik had told me, he was like, yo, you need to do the subtitles and with their Korean voices. And I tried, they just talk so fast, like I couldn't keep up. So I listened to it kind of like an old karate movie. Remember those old karate
Where
movies
their
back
mouth
in the day?
were moving so fast, and then they had the English on top of it.
So it's that's how I normally watch that show. But now I subtitle everything. Do you do that?
I do. I mean, I take that back. Yeah, because the way people talk right now is not as clear as it once was. So yeah, sometimes you do have to use the subtitles.
Is it that they're not talking clear, or as you're getting older?
That's probably one and the same.
Now I don't do regular broadcast TV that way, but I do any kind of streaming service. If I'm streaming something, I'll usually have my
and why is that?
subtitles on. I don't know. Man, that's a great question. I need to figure that out. You been Netflixing and chilling? Anything lately?
Oh wow, we watched a great movie on Friday. Was it Friday or Thursday? Whatever day it was Hustle with Adam Sandler and Queen Latifah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's really
That's a good one?
Yes.
Okay, you heard that, Tasha?
Especially if you like basketball, but it's just a great story.
Yeah. Adam Sandler has found another. He's kind of reinvented himself.
Yep.
We all know him from Waterboy, things like that,
like
with
the
comedy
comedic
stuff.
side of
Yeah,
him.
the comedic side. These past couple of movies that he's done, the one that you're talking about, and then there was one prior to that.
It was a crazy
too.
movie that we saw.
Yeah.
He plays what is he
like an agent or something? Or
well, in this particular one, he's like I think he's more of a scout.
A scout. Okay.
Yeah, he's more of a scout, like for an NBA team.
Okay.
But the last movie he was in, he was like a hustler, like juryman, or just a hustler that gambled a lot.
So shout out to Adam Sandler. We watched the movie. What was the name of that movie, Tasha? It was about a bank robbery. I don't know if that was on Hulu or if it was on Netflix, and it was a pretty good movie. Damn, who was that played in? I can see his face.
Ice Cube's son?
No. It's a newer movie. Okay. But anyway, that jump was pretty good. I'm sure Tasha's gonna type it up in the chat box for us here in a second. But yeah, Squid Games is coming back. I told you last week. I realized that I purchased Disney Plus by mistake. Are you Disney Plus?
Well, yeah, for the kids.
For the kids.
And then Hank likes, like Star Wars and all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I think if I get time, I'm gonna start. Ambulance was the movie. Thank you, Latasha.
Oh God, that was horrible.
You didn't like that movie?
No, I did not. That was a horrible movie.
Tasha, that's your BFF.
That was a horrible movie.
But you ain't like the story?
I don't know. It was weird.
The lady got the money though. She gave the lady the money though.
No, I do like the ending. No, maybe that's not the one that I was thinking about. It wasn't Ambulance. It was.
She trying to clean it up, Tasha.
No, because we did see Ambulance. It was another movie that was horrible. I can't think of it right now. But it was just like, where is this movie going?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was right up next
same
to
type
Ambulance.
of deal?
It was right next to Ambulance. It was. Let me think about it. I'll tell you.
Okay. Well, cool. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, also too in the news, man. Good news, there was some Senate bipartisanship over the weekend. President Joseph Biden said that he will sign the Senate bipartisan gun control framework as soon as it comes to his desk after a deal was reached that would incentivize red flag laws but not increase the age to buy rifles to 21 years old. Now, activists praised the Senate's bipartisanship on gun control framework but complained that it falls short for not including assault weapons bans. And like I mentioned, President Joe said that he will get this signed once it gets to his desk. I mean, gotta start somewhere. Finally, after Buffalo, after Uvalde, all these freaking mass shootings, now y'all want to start doing something.
They had 27 over the weekend. So I don't know why. I mean, I was talking about this with my sister because I guess it was on another podcast, and they were talking about Australia. I think had a bout of mass shootings at one point in time.
Canada.
No, it was Australia.
Okay.
And it was they changed the gun laws.
No, that was Canada. Canada, we talked about it last week. Canada.
Well, no, it wasn't recently. This is like years ago.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it might, in Canada probably as well, but Australia specifically stopped, and they no longer have these issues.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we did a story a couple of weeks ago about Canada banning handguns, basically, and then not only that, Canada is decriminalizing cocaine and ecstasy.
Gosh.
But they're doing it to put more resources to the streets for crime so that they can get a hold to what their issues were.
Oh, meaning not focusing on that.
Not focusing on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
not
focusing on it because once again, I need my officers out here, like you said, for real stuff like these violent crime. Y'all go ahead and do y'all cocaine. Go on do y'all cocaine, go on do y'all ecstasy, just leave these folks alone, and so that the police officers can use their resources to do that. So I feel you. Canada and Australia, they making moves.
At least start, baby steps, right? At least start with assault rifles. There is no reason why
none
you have assault rifles on the street. I was watching something, and it might have been a short documentary, and it says that the police had to step up their artillery,
right?
Because the criminals had these major weapons.
Do you remember years ago there was a bank robbery? I want to say it was in California, and the police were chasing these dudes. Well, they were shooting out in the streets.
I think that's probably what I was watching.
And the dude had on they had on body armor,
yeah,
and they had those assault rifles,
and the police just had handguns.
Damn Andy Griffin guns.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably we were probably watching the same thing.
But this was real. This is real life.
No, I know it's real
life.
life.
Okay, I thought you were saying the movie.
No, I'm saying probably watching the same segment of whatever they were reporting. That this is the point where we had to change our own artillery.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Because the criminals, had access to AR-15s.
Yeah.
I mean, just the testimony from those parents in Uvalde. And I haven't heard from the people in Buffalo. I think it was the same situation where these bullets are pulverizing these people, blowing their heads off. It's just ugly. I mean, and to have these things on the street and there's nobody saying anything about it.
Right.
It's kind of like one of those, eyes wide shut. The government is telling you, oh, it'll be okay, and making you feel like you're crazy when this stuff, this shouldn't happen. It's way too normalized, and people don't care anymore. I mean, and the government shows you that they're getting paid while the citizens are being killed.
Nikita Todd, Team Todd Realty Group. She is a unicorn of information. She's the quickest and the fastest. Realtor in the game. Nikita Todd. For those that want to holler at you this week, what they got to do?
They can simply just give me a call at 404-379-6239. But if you're not ready to buy a house, you can always follow me until you are on all platforms at Nikita Todd Realtor. At Nikita Todd Realtor.
You got any new listings out there?
Not yet. I do have some coming up, more so on the south side. So 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, which is just your typical. So not ready to advertise those yet.
There you go. You're going to let us know though, right?
I will.
Team Todd Realty Group. Today's show is brought to you by Nikita Todd and the Team Todd Realty Group, dedicated to helping people realize the dream of home ownership. For more information, like we said, you can check her out, teamtoddrealtygroup.com. Hey, before I go, I thought I had some other in this days I wanted to run by y'all, so y'all don't be forgetting. You can remember exactly where you were. On this day, 1992. You remember where you were? 1992. I was 21 years old. I was 21.
So I'm 4 or 5 years younger than you are.
I
was in 10th grade.
Only you would know that.
Yeah. I was in the 10th grade in 1992.
Future U.S. President Bill Clinton criticized rap singer. That's what they had on there. Sister Soldier. Remember he criticized her for making remarks filled with hatred towards white folk. It was also too on this day in 1989 that the Detroit Pistons won their first NBA championship. They actually beat the Los Angeles Lakers in 4 games. And it was on this day, I know you remember this, 1967, Solicitor General Thurgood Marshall was nominated by President Lyndon B. Johnson to become the first black justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. It was on this day back in 1967. And last but not least, I cannot believe they had to make a damn law out of this. It was on this day, 1920, that the U.S. Post Office Department ruled that children may not be sent by partial post. You cannot put your goddamn child in a box and ship him to his grandmama's house. You can't do that. 1920. Wow. Anyway, I know you've thought about that.
No, I have not. But people actually doing that.
They probably were doing it.
Americans are so dumb.
Hey, there you go. Hey, check us out 24/7. Power1089.com. And hey, we'll be back tomorrow. It's Mornings with Michael and Friends. Power 108.9. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing